Okay, guys, today we are here with
Rokeya Otterten.
Rokeya Otterten. How do you spell that?
ROKEYAOTTERTEN.
Okay. That is different. I've never heard of a name like that. That's definitely different. You could find you anywhere.
No, I'm one of a kind.
You one of a kind?
Yeah.
How old are you, if you don't mind today?
Recently, I just turned 23.
You're 23?
Yeah, I turned
Okay.
23 on the 13th of this month.
Wow, you are young. Really,
Oh my
really
God.
young.
I'm
Yo,
the youngest one in my friend group, too.
yeah, I'm feeling the hair. The hair looks nice. It's different. The
Thank
nails and
you.
everything. Yeah.
I'm about to say the hair took me 3 years to do. I did it by myself. Hashtag
Okay.
self-owned. So.
Okay. Yeah, so tell me about it. So where were you born at? Like were you born in Philly or?
Well, my family is originally from Hawaii, but my grandma moved to Philly. I don't know why. Biggest mistake of her life. And I was born at the Children's Hospital. I don't remember the time, but I do remember, the date of birth. But that's it.
Okay. So so you said you were born where again? I'm sorry.
Children's Hospital.
Children's Hospital.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you feel about, Philly now? Like you're so young right now.
I'm about to say, it doesn't matter if I'm young, old.
Right.
Philly, the current state of Philly is treacherous.
It's treacherous.
I'm about to say, watch your back. Everybody out for themselves.
Right.
And when you meet somebody who's genuinely a good person, it's too good to trust.
Right.
So
you see a lot of
trust
people
issues in Philly.
Okay. It's happened to you a lot though?
I'm about to say, believe me, I don't want to say too much, but I've been around the block.
You've been around the block.
I've been around the block, so yes, I know. Believe me.
Wow.
People usually have an alternate motive and would like to use people.
Right.
So it's basically a dog eat dog world in the city. So Philly, they say brotherly love, but you gotta remember, brothers are dogs. So it's dog eat dog.
Exactly. So if you could be anywhere in the world right now, if I had like one ticket, right, to give you to go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
I would go to mid Fur Fest out in Arizona.
Arizona?
You already know. It's always hot out there, and I don't have to wear a jacket, so I can wear whatever I want without having to worry about getting frozen in my house.
Right. Okay, so Arizona.
Yeah, just because of the heat, not California though, because they on fire.
Right. Yeah, that is true. So, being that you're so young right now, what are your plans in life right now?
Well, my plans is to be a self-proclaimed artist. I'm currently doing just regular art, but I'm branching out into music and filmmaking. I'm trying to get video editing under my belt. I'm good at video editing because I did YouTube for 6 years, but I'm trying to expand out and work for other people instead of working for myself as a video editor.
Exactly.
Due to the fact that it's just my time is up behind the camera.
Exactly.
I'm tired. I'm ready to have a little protege.
Right,
but I'm only in my 20s though, so everything I learned as a young boy, I'm ready to pass the torch.
Exactly. So like a young entrepreneur, basically like having people work for you, basically, right?
Well, not having people work for me, just teaching them the ropes of the industry so they could do it themselves.
Oh,
instead of having a third party in their pocket, because the music industry is always with 360 deals where you get a down payment and then the label get everything you own.
So you want to basically like help people that
manage people.
Okay, that's not really informed on what's going on, and so they don't get taken advantage of, basically.
Yes, and for them to have control of their own property, because everything is now coming to a copywritten world where you can't even use somebody's song without having to pay them directly.
Right. Exactly. So let me ask you this: your living situation right now.
Oh, me. So listen. I was homeless for 9 months. If anybody's saying being homeless is a hindrance, that's bullshit. It's just you have to have the will and mental gratitude to push forward. Me, I now live in a crib, and I was homeless for 9 months, mind you. And all I did was smoke all day and been on my shit. And people gonna tell you, smoking weed don't get you nowhere. And believe me, I'm now on the streets with a whole bag of wine glasses about to go home at 3 a.m.
Oh my God.
I'm out whenever time I want, doing whatever I want. And on top of that, I'm paying my own bills. So don't let nobody ever tell you being homeless is a sin or a hindrance, because believe me, I learned how to humble myself, and I learned this. You know how people be like, it's two sides to being homeless. No, it's multiple sides. You got motherfuckers that just don't want to do nothing for themselves, and motherfuckers that just complain too much.
Exactly.
And me, I was just the one who wanted to help people. So while I was helping people, I was learning throughout the process how to help myself.
Right.
And besides, there's so many resources in this city. I don't know why motherfuckers keep crying about being homeless, because at the end of the day, you got to have the will and drive to do it yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you.
Yeah, that's definitely. But so okay, so are you currently homeless right now?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Nah, I'm about to say me. I'm just.
Yeah. I mean, because you look like you kept up, you know.
Oh no, me! I'm wearing this. Oh no, I'm just wearing my bum out the crib right now.
You look perfectly fine. So it's like you know.
I'm about to say, and this.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, you're not dressed up right now. Huh?
No, not at all.
Oh, when you get dressed, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you think I'm going to the club every day?
Right.
But you can't do that around here. People be watching.
But you got like a spirit of love with you. I could tell. Like when I look at you and when you talk, you got like a different spirit in you. You don't got that grimy, real grimy way about it. It's like you got like, I don't know.
I'm a goofball.
Yeah.
Dan, I grew up in the house playing video games all day, so
right.
I don't know the streets.
But
and
you
when
can tell like you like I don't know who raised you. You know what I'm saying?
I raised myself. My mom. I come from a big family of 9.
So that's what I want to know, like about your mom and your dad. What about them?
My dad is a creep. Believe me. If somebody try to peer pressure you into taking their side and assaulting a woman, hang up the phone. And my mom, she's solid. She's solid. She's caring and loving, but she just had her hands full being a single mother like every mother in Philadelphia. Okay. But my dad was just a deadbeat creep. So it's best to be single and not have a creep around your kids than to just hide it in a closet and just continue the trauma of hush hush.
So when are you still close to your mom? When the last time you spoke to her?
I spoke to her yesterday about my relationship. And
okay.
Honestly, me and her are solid.
You solid? Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say we have a strong connection.
Yeah. And your dad, you just no connection at all?
My dad called me while I was homeless asking for money.
Wow.
And he knew my situation.
Oh my God, are you
And
serious?
I sent him the money.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because I don't like having no money in my pockets.
Right. Damn, that's so sad.
No, I'm not saying.
But I mean, it's like when fathers like, because my dad, he left
take
when
care
I
of
was
their kids too.
It's always it's sad though, man. But what about your brothers and sisters?
Oh, we get along great. I'm about to say, I just recently spoke to my older sister. I was disappointed because I wanted to take her to the Flyers game. It's just she had a curfew, and I'm just like, oh my God, like I got 3 tickets.
Right.
I got 3 tickets to spare, and believe me, the Flyers won. So
right.
And I don't even like sports like that. But they wiped house.
Yeah. So
7-2.
So you really care about your brothers and sisters? Like
I care about my family. I'm about to say family come first, and
exactly.
I had to let my fiance know. Like you can have friends, but at the end of the day, the only friend group you need is your family. Due to the fact that if you want to grow, make sure to grow with the people that you grew up with. Because at the end of the day, it's like y'all all learn a skill trait. If y'all make a mistake, y'all can teach it to one another. Be like, all right, don't make this mistake, and y'all can all grow from not making that same mistake. Instead of making one mistake, it's like you got 3 people making the same mistake, but one's gonna learn from it and teach the others. Like, hey, yo, I made this mistake. This is how to overcome it.
Right.
Instead of just oh no, I'm looking out for myself. Oh man, I made this mistake. I don't give a fuck. I'ma just keep it pushing.
So you said that you got a fiance. Congratulations, you got a fiance. You been getting married soon? Or?
Well, we was supposed to get married soon, but
okay.
my little origin story called Love in the Streets.
Yeah.
It's just like every time I find somebody, they always he just like me, big ass goofball.
How do you deal with love in the streets in Philadelphia though? Like how does that work?
Oh man, me. Okay, so everybody keeps telling me that I'm too much, I'm over the top, too excited, too hype. But it's just like I enjoy my life. I enjoy life as is and live in the moment and not playing for the future. So with love in the streets, I gotta say, if your heart feeling it and you and that person feeling it, pursue it. Because at the end of the day, you live once. You don't cry over spilled milk. You can have crushes here and there. Believe me, I got my heart broken, and it was literally during my heartbreak and my breakup that I met my fiance.
Right.
And believe me, he offered to buy me French fries. And
right, yeah.
French fries is my favorite food, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But for somebody to come up to me while I'm crying and don't know me from a can of paint and offer me my favorite food out the blue.
Wow.
That's fate right there.
That's what's up, yo. I'm happy for you though, you know what I'm saying? Because you generally seem like a happy person.
I'm about to say, I'm about to say I've been too happy lately, and I'm just like,
that's
me,
good,
like, my entire life I was so used to just looking forward to the worst outcome.
Right.
But now it's just like, now that I'm on my own, ever since the age of 18, and ever since the humbling experience of being homeless, I learned whatever you do, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it yourself.
Exactly.
And you can pursue your goals as long as you make them obtainable.
Right.
Because me, I set a goal every day. Like, all right, today I'm gonna go outside and find me a bag.
Exactly.
I just found me a bag.
Exactly. Right.
Found me a bag of wine glasses.
Right. So let me ask you this: right now, with your current situation, are you working somewhere right now, or are you just being an entrepreneur right now, or like
I'm doing freelance work.
Freelance work. Okay.
So basically, just like at home commissions until I find a stable job. But it's just like.
So if it's somebody that watches these videos, like, you know, of course I have a couple connections, but is there any help that you need right now?
Oh yeah. So currently, all I need is just employment. See, I got everything solid. I got everything situated. I just need employment. I'm a hard-working worker.
Okay.
Also, on top of that, I'm really good with computers. I'm really good in the field of customer support and technology repair. And if y'all got Androids that need to be unlocked, I'm that one.
Okay.
I'm not like Neo, but I'm the one.
Right.
Okay.
And that's crazy. I deal with phones too on the regular, but that's what's up.
Oh, I'm an Android. I'm an Android unlocker. So if you got
you a hacker, huh?
Yeah, if you got that Google, if you got that Google bypass, come to my crib, free 99.
There you go. So let me ask you this: you said you're 23, right?
Yeah.
Is there any regrets that you have in your life that you can go back? Like, even though you're so young right now, and your life probably just starting, but if you can go back, maybe just a couple years, is there any regrets you got in life?
Yes, my biggest regret is listening to all the negatives, like all the negative feedback growing up. Because I deleted like 4 YouTube channels, and it's just like some of the basic shit that people like did in the past literally made them millions of dollars just from being on the website today. So I just regret not believing in myself at a young age and giving up so early. Because if I stuck with it and been consistent, I know for a guarantee I would have had better skills and I would have had a bigger following than what I do now.
Right. So is that your main field, like social media, like?
No. So my main field is data analysis. I like to gather data and then distribute it. So honestly, I'm like,
you're a very unique person.
Oh, thank you.
You're a very unique person, so I can see you like going far in life. You know, I'm gonna be like, yo, I remember that. I remember.
I'm about to say, just if you see me on Philly Scoop Hall, don't.
Hey.
No, don't. That is not me and my husband arguing on the sub.
Oh no.
Or arguing down Center City, or arguing. But it's just like when you stand out and you got a short husband. You standing out even more.
Nah, but long as y'all love each other, that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
A little too much. It's like he won't let me have time alone sometimes. He be like, babe, come back home. No.
Right.
I gotta do me.
Exactly.
But you've been doing you your whole life.
Right.
So what? I still gotta do me now. I'm only 23. It's still much more life to be lived.
Exactly. So let me ask you this one last thing. If you could give a message to the world, to like a young, I can't even say young you because you're so young, but
young audience though.
A younger you, like growing up, like in the streets, 16, 17, whatever, and somebody that's your age.
Oh, all right.
I got any message in the world. Like,
I'm about to say I got 3 messages. Don't join the gang. Stay out the streets because it's nothing but violence and drugs. And it is money in the streets, but just make sure you have a solid and legitimate hustle. And 3, always trust the people you grew up with, because even though they might say some shit out of pocket, if you got that close friend that's willing to criticize you, that means they looking out for your best interest. Nobody like a kiss ass. And believe me, a lot of the people who I was homeless with, they became kiss asses real quick, and then they start telling me oh, well, I got it lucky because I got X, Y, and Z, but in reality, I worked it for it.
Right.
So all I got to say is hard work pay off. And
I appreciate that.
Being a follower just gonna end up making you a follower. You gotta, in order to be a leader, you gotta stop giving a fuck about the people that's following you.
Exactly.
And start, caring about yourself, because the true leaders are the egotistical motherfuckers who only care about themselves. Because why am I caring about the people that's following me? You following me. You supporting me, making sure that I reach my goal.
Right.
So that's why with social media, I don't got followers. I'm following, so I can follow the educated.
Exactly. And what? And before we leave, what was your name again?
Rokeya Otterten.
Rokeya Otterten.
Yeah.
Now, before we leave, is there any help that you can, or any contact number, or any contact information people can contact you if they want to give you a job or?
Okay, so my office number is 267-405-1724. Again, that's 267-405-1724. The email is 3dsandrea@gmail. So that's 3ds as the game system, no spaces, Andrea@gmail.com. So if y'all want to send me like some food resources or y'all got some work from home jobs, hit me up because I'm good with the computers, but I'm not trying to get booked for data breaching on me.
Hey, I heard that, yo. So y'all heard it from me and Rokeya, right?
Rokeya. I know you watch Bleach once in a while. You know who Rokeya is.
Rokeya. Me and Rokeya, we signing off, and we love y'all. And
have a good night. Have a good morning, and take it easy, and have a lovely weekend.
There it is, y'all.